Hi, this is Katie Weeks, your independent, close to my heart maker. And today I'm here to join the Makers with Heart for our June collaboration on the Irresistibles cardstock. And yesterday, Amanda Ross showed you all the patterns that we have available. I took 2 sheets with this floral design and went along the outside in Kitsch Flamingo and the inside in Picked Raspberry. And then I blended the 2 together along those edges. So I did this on 2 different sheets. Now, as I got to the middle, I had fewer places to keep my hands, so I went and grabbed a Post-it note, and I chose the sticky side to hold my fingers on, and that just helped me when I was touching it so that I didn't leave fingerprints. And then I took some scraps of Daisy, mostly the zip strips and 12-inch long strips of paper, and put them up across the piece of cardstock and line them all up, and then I cut them apart, I think 4-inch, 2-inch, 2-inch, 4-inch, or something like that, so that I could put them on my sheets of paper. And I brought it up about 2.5 inches from the bottom and layered that all the way across my paper. And this is the truest form of scrapbooking because I'm using a bunch of scraps up. And I'll show you at the end how much I have left of Daisy. It is not much at all. So I'm lining these up across the center of my Irresistibles cardstock, and I did take a paper towel and kind of rub off on that pattern so it could come through a little better. When you rub off with a paper towel, the UV coating, that irresistible part, really pops through and is even more evident. Now I took 2 6x8 sheets of black cardstock, lined them up with the pattern paper, and put them in the middle of each strip. So you really couldn't tell that I didn't have full 12-inch strips to go across both sides of my paper. I really stretched what little Daisy patterns I had left by kind of fooling the eye with this. I did have one place that it wasn't an exact pattern, but I'm going to cover it up with a bunch of stickers. So here I'm actually had let this Irresistibles with the distressed oxides dry overnight. And now I'm putting on my title, Together Time. And then I'm going to pick a bunch of the little banners that they had on the sticker sheets. Yes, I loved this pack so much that I had bought 2 packs of the paper pack and sticker sheet. And I'm layering them up in the top left-hand corner and a little tiny circle that said, "Oh, happy day." And then I'm just finding some other stickers that might work nicely on my layout. So I only had one of this 1/2-inch by 12-inch sticker, but I really liked the pattern and wanted to use it to anchor the bottom of my 2 pages. And so I cut it in half. So it was 1/4 inch by 12 inches, and I layered it, about 1/8 inch from the bottom of my cardstock. And I really like how that kind of tied the 2 together as well. And it went with all of those horizontal lines that I had going on anyways. And it had green in that pattern, so it kind of mimics grass in my mind. And then I took this little bike and I'm layering that on the bottom of my left-hand page. And then on my right-hand page, I'm going to do a grouping of some flowers. So there's actually one spot in the bottom right, if you can spot it, that the patterns don't all exactly match, but I'm covering that up pretty much. It won't be too obvious once I put a bunch of stickers over it. And I actually put a little bit of the backing paper from the sticker sheet underneath some of the stickers, just so that the stickers wouldn't stick down to that black cardstock, and I can slide my photos in after I am finished with my whole layout. So there are several different patterns to this Irresistibles. I have die cut out of it and made some adorable Christmas tags. I've used the Irresistibles for all sorts of things, but the flower pattern I had not used yet because it simply did not work with my Christmas tags, but it worked beautifully to go with all of the Daisy print that was left in my stash. So I have really used basically everything from Daisy. The next paper pack that I think I'm going this crazy over would be Dream Maker, which is only available to the end of June if it lasts that long. So I'm telling you, that's the one that you need to be stocking up on. Okay, so I took a white daisy scrap of paper and cut out a tag from our Tags and Tabs Thin Cut, and I'm just going to put down a sticker, not really a title, just another fun sticker with the word beautiful, because I'm going to do pictures of my granddaughters on here, and they are just adorable, and some little hearts. And you can tell I've pretty much used up a lot of the stickers, even with having 2 sticker sheets. I've used up a lot of them. So the Makers with Hearts take turns each month and create something with a common theme. This month is the Irresistibles. If you like the Irresistibles, they are only available to the end of this catalog, which I believe will be till the end of July. And then once we run out of these things, we will not order them again. But I did want to tell you a little tip. If you want to make some of your cardstock like the Irresistibles, you can actually stamp with VersaMat ink and clear embossing powder, heat that and set that on your cardstock, and that image will become an irresistible for you. That's essentially what this cardstock is. So it's a print, and you could mimic it and make your own with any pattern at all. We also have stickers that have alphabets on them, and I love that because then I can customize my alphabet to be any color that I want. So you saw that the color photos didn't work, so I went and printed them in black and white. And I used my white gel pen to journal about our weekend that we were in Columbus with the girls. And I have my flip flap, and yes, I will have to do some surgery with my protector, but I will cut it so that this flip flap can come through. The girls are playing hopscotch. We had so much fun on the teeter-totters and all the different things. And so even though the clothes didn't match anything I wanted to scrapbook with, I just printed it off in black and white, and I think it makes the perfect layout. And you can see how I stretched just 12 inches of those zip strips and to make a full thing to fool the mind. Did you see just the tiny bit of scraps I have left? I don't know how many more layouts I can make, or maybe a couple of cards, but I'm going to do the best that I can. And until later, I just need Tanya Sheridan to design another beautiful paper pack like Daisy for me. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Make sure you check back tomorrow. Julie Scott will be over on Craft with Julie, and she will have another project for you. If you've enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell for all the notifications. Feel free to leave a sweet comment, tell me what you liked about this video, and feel free to share this with your crafty friends. Make sure you check back as I keep adding videos to the playlist.